If you want to turn one idea into a multi day authority campaign, watch this video on how to use Loud AF search engine with Bridge Logic. So let's start from your dashboard. Click on the search engine, and over here, you can decide where your source content is coming from. You have an option to just paste your content if you have an article, a transcript, or maybe notes that you want to turn into a multi day content series. This is where you can paste that. You can also use the AI chat. You can use the RSS feed, so you can just pull directly from a feed. So you see your connected feeds right here on the drop down. Just make sure that you set that up under Discovery Lab and then feeds. Next, you have your YouTube. So you can just simply paste a YouTube video URL, a TikTok video URL, and Instagram Reels URL. So once you've pasted that, just click on Get Transcript and it will get that and go ahead and fetch that for you. So let's go ahead and let me just show you the AI chat. So this is actually a good thing to use for when it comes to sourcing content. So if you want to define the topic you want to build a series around, it is super great to brainstorm with the AI chat because it will help you with your social media content. So as you can see, it has an interview progress right here where it will go through the following elements to make sure to get all of the topic that you want. So you will be starting with the main topic, and then you will have to add the core points that you want covered across the series, and then the narrative arc, define the transformation or progression. Where does the series start and end? And then the audience. So we're going to clarify exactly who this is for. And then hook ideas, where you can add potential hook angles if you have them. And then the CTA, which is what will help define the call to action for the end of the series. So you'll see progress as you complete each series. And then once everything has been completed, you can now go ahead and define your series structure. So for this, let me just select this real quick so we can move on to the next part. I'll just select this from the RSS feed. Okay, cool. Now over here under the series structure is where you can define your series title. So this prefixes every post. For example, maybe let's just say the visibility playbook, um, and then part 1 of 4. There you go. Next, you have your strategy or the goal itself. So for this one, this is where you can choose the strategy behind the scenes. Class help build expertise over time. Hero's journey help the transformation narrative. And then industry shift positions you as the leading change. So we'll just choose the industry shift for this demo. You can also create a custom goal if you want. Just describe your specific outcome for this series. But for this, let's use the industry shift. And then over here is the vibe or tone. So in here, you can select your custom, or you can select your preferred tone or the language that you want for this series. So it can be punchy and direct, so there's no fluff at all. It can be the professor, there's an educational authority. It can be the helpful peer, so basically it's like you're talking to a friend, so it provides friendly guidelines. And if you already have added a writing style, you should see that in here on the drop down, and you can select it right from there. Over here on the output language is where you can select between different um, languages that we already have in here. And if you want to use a custom vibe, which is this, you can just describe your unique voice and style in here, and AI will use that instead. So let's just toggle that off. And then you also have your campaign intelligence. So for this, all you need to do is add specific CTAs, links, keywords, or must include facts for the AI. And these instructions will be woven naturally into the final post of your series. So if you have CTAs that you would like to add, this is the space where you can add that. So let me just simply select this and then click on generate four part series. So now it's analyzing the source material. Now it's basically creating the content for us. So it usually takes about 10 to 15 seconds. And there you go. Your full series is now generated. Now you have a quick option over here at the top to schedule this directly to be posted to your connected social accounts. You do need to make sure that you have your account connected. Under account settings, next, you can also save this to your library. So just put the title and then a few tags, click save, and you can use that later and access that under saved content. You can also copy all, or you can start everything and start a new series. So over here is where you will see the full series with the bridge logic connecting each part. So you can scroll through them and review the flow. And if you want, you can click into this pencil icon and just edit the wording in here. You can just tighten the language. You can adjust your tone, or if you want, you can add a stronger CTA. And if you want to copy everything at once, just click this icon right here. Or if you want, you can just simply regenerate this section. Okay, so now if you scroll down below, so this is the connecting series. If you scroll down right here, you'll see the AI image generator. So this helps create an AI image that is relevant to your series. So all you need to do is make sure that you have Google AI API key connected or your OpenAI API key connected, which can be found under account settings. You can set that up under account settings, and we do have a video guide on how to get your API key and add it to Loud AF. So once you have your API key, you'll be able to select the image style and the aspect ratio that you want, and then just simply click on generate image, and you will get a custom visual that matches your series right here. So here's your entire multi-day campaign. If you want, you can just copy all and everything will be added to your clipboard. So that's it for this search engine where you can dominate the timeline for the next few days. Thank you so much for watching.